Friends, we wanted to talk about the end of the book of Esther today, so I decided to see how an outdoors environment might feel for this timely topic of Esther. And it's always timely because I think that the message is there. We have, Mordecai, who is the humble picture of a man who's not trying to do anything for himself, but to protect his own people, his nation, from destruction. And you have Haman, who only cares about himself, so much that even his wife warned him to not mess with the Jews. But he still ignored her, and then his entire family gets wiped out. You read the last few chapters of Esther, you'll see how the story ends, and it's pretty interesting. It's pretty dramatic, really. I mean, Haman had a set of gallows. He was going to hang Mordecai. And by the end of it, Haman is hanged on the gallows that Haman had built for Mordecai. It's it's a very crazy story, and it's amazing to me because it just shows how the prideful man is doomed for destruction, but the humble one will be lifted up. I want to give all of me. I don't want to be selfish. I don't want to be focused on me. I want to be giving, forgiving, loving, and always there for the ones God has given me. I want Him to be my rock, my foundation stone. It's beautiful out here. I was thinking about my anniversary is coming up, 11 years, and almost 11 years ago. The day after tomorrow, I sat here in this very spot with a bunch of my best friends, including John, and talked about life and marriage and getting married and about my upcoming wedding vows and how sacred that whole thing is. And it ties in to Esther because we are servants to our spouses. When we get married, we're not just, marrying because, hey, she's beautiful and she's talented and she can cook really good chicken or meatloaf, really good meatloaf. And that's all true. But we're here, my friend. We give ourselves to another person when we get married. When we pledge our lives to somebody else. That's what it's about. The story of Esther is about a girl who was willing to die because she pledged herself to God and pledged herself to her people. I said, I'm laying myself down to protect my people. And of course the king goes, okay, I don't want anything to happen to my queen. I love my queen. So yeah, her people are going to be protected. And he writes a law that basically says that anyone who tries to kill the Jews, any Jews that are attacked can defend themselves. Basically, it gave them the right to bear arms. It said, okay, the Jews can protect themselves at that point. So that is the book of Esther, and that is my thoughts on marriage and humility, and so much that we want to we want to give our lives to Him, just like Esther, just like the picture. And it's interesting because God's message, His story is woven together through the lives of His people, and we are His handiwork. We're His tools. We're His message. We're love to people. We're supposed to be love to people, and it's hard sometimes for that because of self, because of pride. And God hates pride. In this case, it was the pride in the heart of a man who hated everybody, hated God, and hated the Jews, and didn't want anything but his own glorification. Whereas the other guy, Mordecai didn't think about anything but the love for his people and his God. And that's the kind of love that we want to have for each other, the kind that's humble, giving to one another. And that is the end of the book of Esther. In the next chapter, we're going to do Job. We're going to do the book of Job and a little bit, and then Psalms. So I hope you have a good day. Thank you.